Hello and welcome to a new uniTFTDesigner video tutorial. My name is Jonas and I'm working for Electronic Assemblies development team.
Today's topic is Bargraph. I want to show different types, how you can customize, and of course, the usage as input and output element. We place all three available types: rectangular, triangle, and arc graph. With the mouse, we can change sizes and position. For customizing the colors, we can change the background and the style of the slider in the foreground. Additionally, I changed the cone radius. The arc graph has the property thickness, as well as start and end angle. Starting the simulator with F6 or this icon, we can test the graphs. Per default, all bar graphs are input elements. That means touchable. Back in the designer, I want to use the bottom two graphs as input elements. One for setting brightness, one for setting a position, for example. Let's start with the brightness. We need a function that is called by touch event. We create a new macro and give it a name. We also give our three different bar graphs a new name that we can easily use them in our functions. The bottom dog widget shows the macro view. We want to use the bar graph value and connect directly to brightness setting. We can set the brightness with a system command starting with X, configure, backlight. The status line shows us the parameters. We need the brightness value, so we can use directly the object's instrument value. The second parameter, time, we set to 0 as we wanted to see the changes at once. Last but not least, we need to connect the macro to the down and drag event. The triangle graph is to set a position as an example. We want to write the value of the bar graph into a register. We display this register on the screen. First, we limit the possible range, starting at 10 mm and go up to 12-30 mm. For the assignment of the value into a register, we also need a macro. The command to set a register is variable register integer. The first parameter is register ID, second parameter the value. We remember the calculation command object instrument value and connect the macro to the events. To display the position, we need an automatic text label. We place the label, rename and change the automatic label. With a double click on the object, we open the editor and define our value print. We want to display 4 digits as a decimal value with leading 0. The unit is millimeter. Due to our macro, we save the value in register 0, so parameter is R0. Let's test our programming in the simulator. You can see on the down event and dragging the backlight changes. The same is for the position. Our last task is using the bar graph as an output instrument. I want to visualize analog input 0. I go to the screen initialization. This function is called one time. The screen shows up. We define the arc graph as an instrument with value automatic. First parameter is object ID. Second, the value, which is analog channel 0. We need to adopt the bar range. As the analog channel is a 12-bit value, the maximum value is 4095. The arc graph should be an output element, so we remove the touch functionality. We want to check in the simulator. Again, I start with F6. I changed the analog value, simulated with this slider. If you do not see the window analog inputs, you can activate if you go to View and activate Analog In.
I hope you enjoyed today's uniTFTDesigner tutorial. Maybe you have time and play around a little bit with our other sample projects and enjoy our video tutorials.